Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, Coach Viator. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Coach, before we get to questions, can you start us off with your thoughts on last week's game against Georgia State?
A disappointing game for us. First off, we got to give credit to Georgia State. I mean, they did a fantastic job. Very well prepared. Quarterback was really good. Penny Hart was really good. And we just got behind. And we didn't make enough plays on offense in the first half. And finally got going in the second half. But just never really stopped them. Had a good game special teams-wise. Marcus Green returned another kickoff for a touchdown and had a big game, but just didn't do enough to win. And but I said, give Georgia State credit. It's a tough league, and they came in and give their coaches credit. They were better prepared than us and played better than we did. And but we're on to South Alabama, a team that's obviously playing really good. Great game against Troy. I really love their team. I love their team speed on both sides of the football and on special teams. I think they have a really good, ability to run and make plays. And, offensively, they seem to have found what they want to do and have settled in on it and are really executing, I think, at a high level. And defensively, I love what they're doing on defense. And, I think probably of the teams we've played this year, their two safeties are as good as we've played against, and Reeves and number 6 are both really good football players, and they actually are talented enough to go over, they play man, and if you do get by them, those guys overlap and make plays and stuff. So we know this is going to be another really tough game, and going down to Mobile and playing a really good team, but, we're excited about it.
Coach, what's going to be the key for your running game to get going against South Alabama's front?
It's going to be hard. They do a great job up front with their guys, and they do some movement, and plus they're big and they're good players. So I think the key to us is to be patient with it and keep running it, and hopefully not get behind, and sort of not making excuses. But because we didn't run the ball as good as we would like to last week, but we got behind quick, and then we were behind at the half, and kind of had to get away from the game plan, so to speak, to get back in the game, which we did. But, it's really going to be patience and trying to stay consistent, stay patient with the run game, and not get away from it too fast.
Coach, looking at your defense against South Alabama's offense, how do you prepare for an offense that will employ two quarterbacks most likely in this game?
Well, when you look at them, they're doing similar things with both, so it's not like they're running a whole nother offense whenever Dallas Davis comes in, who we're very familiar with. I thought he had a really good game against us last year. So regardless if they play Garvin or Davis, I think we have to do the same things in terms of what we're doing and, what we got to do basically to be successful against them. I think it's the same regardless of either quarterback. They're both very effective. And they're both pretty similar, so their offenses stay pretty consistent regardless of which one of them is in there.
Coach, this is now 2 weeks of the last couple that Marcus Green is one special teams player of the week and contributed in a big way on special teams. What's really been the key to him making plays in that kicking game?
Yeah, he made just a great, really individual play the other day against Georgia State. It was a return that should have went to about the 20 or 25, and he broke a tackle and spun out of a tackle, and then once he gets in the open field, he's got really good speed. So, the Coastal Carolina game, he was never touched, just had great speed. We executed the return really good, and he was able to break. And then the other night, a couple nights ago, it was really more just a great individual play on his part.